NWA-TNA pay-per-view number 62, September 17th. We had a number one contenders match open the show. 3 live crew faced America's Most Wanted, The New Church, and Kid Cash and Abyss.
The most, of course, exciting part of this was the promise of music.
Yes, we've been promised that next week 3LK will debut their new song.
Oh, I was devastated to learn this was not the theme song.
Yeah, they have multiple theme songs.
Which also, like, I don't know, this might be like the first wrestling group to actually just release multiple legitimate songs.
Yeah, this is 3 live crew. We be rocking like this. That one, that's the song they debut, as opposed to This Mother Is a Bad Jam, which I think is the one you're looking for.
This Mother Is a Bad Jam.
Do.
Alright, we'll get to that one day. But I actually didn't mind this match.
Yeah, it was high energy, a lot of bumps, a lot of action, just guys just going at a million miles an hour. That's when the show is good. When people work fast with urgency and intensity and like energy, it's like, oh, it's good. And then when guys just do nothing and sit there and grab a headlock, it's less good.
It helps that the best tag team in the company were also in this.
Kid Cash and Abyss?
That was literally the joke I was about to make.
The distinctly wet Abyss.
Yeah, you stay wet.
Terry Taylor came out, hit Kid Cash with a low blow twice, which I quite enjoyed.
Yeah, it was a good little spot there.
Allowing 3LK to pick up the win and become number one contenders to the tag titles.
Cool.
So they were meant to get that shot the next week, but Johnny Swinger had an emergency appendectomy, so he was not available.
Oh, well, do you want to talk about the Diamond Swinger match on the same show?
Let's do Shark Boy and Mikey separate.
Okay. I wasn't sure there was more to that. Oh, yeah, they get beat up as well.
So we'll go to the 6-man tag on the next show. So it's meant to be they debut the song, Liam, the song that you thought it would be a different song, but it wasn't the song you wanted it to be.
I was devastated, actually.
Heartbroken. So Diamond Swinger and Diamond Gilberti and David Young interrupt 3LK. They beat them up because, as mentioned, Swinger had an emergency appendectomy, missed the show. I found it funny how they kind of dressed David Young as Johnny Swinger.
Yeah, they made him look like him. So hopefully people won't notice.
He's like, wear the Johnny Swinger pants and we'll just hope you get away with it, okay?
They should have given him a wig and just had him be Johnny Swinger.
So they do say that he had the emergency appendectomy. He won't be there tonight. Eric Watts makes a 6-man tag match between Diamond Swinger and Young Gilberti and Diamond and 3LK. Saying Diamond and Swinger is too broken into my brain.
So I'm not going to complain about David Young being added to a match, but why didn't they just do Diamond and Gilberti?
Yeah, that was against 2 of 3LK. That would have made a lot more sense.
But I guess the idea here was that 3LK won, but the tag champs weren't there, so they couldn't actually defend it or whatever.
Yeah, and then for some reason 3LK lost the 6-man tag though.
Okay, yeah, there's no reason. I thought they won. For some reason I thought they picked up the win. Maybe because that's the obvious thing to do.
Where they beat the not team and then deserve more of a shot against the team.
I don't know, this was a weird one.
Instead, for some reason, Gilberti hits BG with a chair, and Gilberti, Diamond, and Young pick up the victory.
And Young won too, so maybe it was meant to be the swerve of it, was that Young got the pin.
I will say I didn't care much for the match because they actually, 3LK should work 5-minute matches every time, and there should be sprints. There should be no selling, there should be no heat segment, they should just do moves.
Okay, you didn't care for the match, I didn't care for the performance.
So 3LK have let us down in every regard on this show.
Yeah. When BG James is the second best rapper in the group, you have a problem.
Heavy shot at Ron Killing.
Did you hear Conan's part in this?
No, well I did, but I don't really remember it.
He was just, it sounded like he didn't want to be a part of it. He's like, and he left. He did
Conan has had rap albums though, hasn't he?
Apparently he didn't want to be a part of this.
He's embarrassed by having to rap next to BG, which to be fair, who wouldn't?
Hey, BG dropped bars. If he was embarrassed, then he shouldn't be, because BG showed him up here.
Are you saying BG's a better musician than Conan?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, listen, he got that chart-topping country hit as well, so BG James is killing it on all facets. Every genre is BG James' oyster.
The only other feud in the tag team division was on NWA-TNA pay-per-view number 63, September 24th, with a match between the black shirt security and the red shirt security.
Are you calling this the tag division?
Well, it's a tag team match between 2 tag teams.
Are these tag teams?
They're the red shirt security and the black shirt security, Liam.
Where's the APA?
Kevin Northcutt and the other guy whose name I can't remember against Rick Santel and Chris Vaughn.
Ryan Wilson.
Oh, Triton, of course. How could I leave out Triton?
Yes. Triton.
Which we will cover in a year and a half. Yeah, this match sucked.
They threw him around. It was so long.
It was. Again, and the match was probably only 6 minutes, but it's God, guys, just go straight to a finish.
What a drag of the fucking heat segment this was. I was I couldn't believe it. I was like, is this going 12 minutes? And it was all heat segment. And then after the heat segment, the black shirt security fight back and then just get beaten up again.
Yeah, and then Eric Watts shows up, helps the red shirt security win. Chris Vaughn gets his
Well, that's
big
why I
victory.
gave it an extra quarter star.
Because Watts was there.
Yeah.
Not very unbiased of Eric Watts, by the way.
Well, but to be fair, the red shirts aren't exactly getting unbiased treatment from Don, so...
I will say, when Eric Watts interfered and then Chris Vaughn won, Don West shouted at the top of his lungs, "There is a God." So I'm pretty sure he just called Eric Watts God.
I told you, what's his god?
So that's our tag team stuff. Like all the other programs this month, very truncated, very much setting up contenders for title matches that don't really happen because we only have 2 other shows of the Super X Cup show.
Yeah.